she's arriving at Kyiv Boryspil Airport. Oksana is an American Paralympic champion invited to come to Ukraine by America House, the cultural wing of the US Embassy in Kyiv. And looks like she's very excited to be here.
I'm shaking. I don't know why. I think I'm super excited, and I'm like shaking inside my legs, like, oh my God, because it's one of those things like I have always dreamed of this moment, and it's something you dream so much that you don't know if it's going to happen.
In 2012, during the Paralympic Games in London, Oksana won the bronze medal in adaptive rowing. And in 2014, she won silver and bronze in cross-country skiing in Sochi. Her success story is an incredible one, and to share it with Ukrainian Paralympic athletes and others who were keen to hear it firsthand, America House arranged a special meeting.
I didn't always believe in myself, but the only reason I didn't believe in myself, though, is because people didn't believe in me. And honestly, when I started sports, I was told, I'm too small to be an athlete, you'll never make it as an athlete.
Oksana came to Ukraine with her mother, who shared her own secrets on how to raise a champion as a single parent.
Tried to raise her like any other child raised in America. I gave her as many opportunities as possible. I introduced her to dance and to riding their bike and doing ice skating.
It looks like Oksana favored sports much more than dancing. In 2002, when she was only 13, Oksana began adaptive rowing. And just 10 years later, she became the first ever US Paralympic rowing champion at the London Games. Oksana confesses her mother was a huge motivator.
The biggest thing she taught me was, you're gonna fail, and sometimes she's like, you know what, you didn't get it, figure out another way.
Oksana's mother appears to be a real hero as well. Apart from giving the world a new Paralympic champion, she also gave Oksana a new family. Oksana's real parents abandoned her shortly after birth because of her physical defects. And during her first 7 years, she was an orphan.
A lot of my friends, said, why do you want to be a single parent? And why do you want a child with disabilities? And all I could say was, I know that's my daughter. As soon as I saw her picture, I knew it.
Following Oksana's speech, there was a Q&A session. Hearing Oksana's story, this little girl, who was also adopted, became emotional. And not only the girl.
Once again, I did not wear waterproof makeup.
But apart from being adopted, being disabled, and becoming a Paralympic champion, there is another twist in Oksana's story. She was born in Ukraine. And that's where her mother adopted her when Oksana was 7 and brought her to America. That's why Oksana was so excited to come to Ukraine, her first time since she was adopted almost 20 years ago, and why Oksana paid a visit to the military hospital in Kyiv to share her story and her experience of leading a full and active life despite being disabled.
Don't be afraid to try things and things that might hurt. The only thing that can stop a physical body from doing whatever you want is the mind.
Young Ukrainian veterans who just a few months ago were fully functional and defended Ukraine in the Donbas region listened to Oksana's story intently. She's taking off her prosthesis with ease, and the guys immediately examine it.
Honestly, I call it best of both worlds. In the mornings, I'm half dressed already. I have my shoes and my pants on. It's perfect.
The soldiers, having met this inspiring young woman, couldn't help but have their own spirits lifted.
If she's so cheerful, then we have to march back to the army on one foot, on both. It doesn't matter.
The timing of Oksana's trip to Ukraine could not have been better. Everyone she met was amazed with her incredible story and inspired with her persistence and strong spirit, something which a lot of Ukrainians need right now. This is Volodymyr Sulub and Ilya Shenkarenko reporting from Kyiv for Ukraine Today.